Won by the wingers. McLaughlin chases. Rip and drop on the forecheck. Out to Olgin. Olgin shot. Morzek with the glove save. 10:24 remaining. First period. Rochester Mayo won. Red Wing Wingers won. Big Nine girls hockey. Taylor Kurtz on the draw versus Hotman. Face-off won by Red Wing. Rippentrop on the puck. Out to Olgin. Olgin with a shot, goes wide. McLaughlin on the forecheck. McLaughlin turns, out to Olgin. Olgin shot in the net, blocked. Back to Olgin. Olgin cranks, shot goes wide. Walters for the Spartans. McLaughlin, hands off to nobody. Puck's dumped deep. Another icing by the Red Wing Wingers. Good shift by the Mayo Spartans, putting the pressure on Red Wing. 1-1 here, 9:50 remaining. Dahl, Smith, Wyke, Fitzgerald, and Doyle for the Spartans. Ranfranz in net. Dahl on the face-off. Dahl wins the face-off. Held in by Wyke. Dahl and Smith give chase down low. Grove for the wingers. Up to Johnson. Held in by Fitzgerald.
Right, I can take over.
Fitzgerald for the Spartans. Nelson for the Red Wing. Gets to her forehand. Drove her out wide. Good job by the Spartans defense. Puck comes out to center. Van Kampen for the wingers, looking for Johnson. Into Morzek. Breakout play didn't work so well. Headed back up on net. Past the winger, winger to the goalie. Morzek with the save and the freeze for the wingers. 9:08 remaining, first period. Rochester Mayo Spartans won, Red Wing Wingers won. Smith on the draw for the Spartans. Hotman for the wingers. Face-off one. Out to Wyke. Wyke to Doyle. Doyle to Wyke. Wyke on the boards. Cross-check. Dahl on the forecheck. Hotman for the wingers brings it to the Red Wing. Gets to the blue line. Fitzgerald comes up. Shot. Oh, off Ranfranz's glove and almost goes over her head in the net. Got to be better on those. Smith up the wall, held in by the wingers. Shot goes wide. Doyle retreats. Peterson on the forecheck. Wrapped around hard. Smith on the wall. Smith gets the puck to red line. Walks around one girl. Off to Wyke. Backhand goes wide. Kurtz on the forecheck for the Spartans. Watch her speed. Taylor Kurtz gets going. Wheels and deals. Hands off to Brady. Brady retreats to Kurtz. Kurtz down deep to Brady. Brady's checking the gut. We're going on the power play. Brady with the puck. Keep playing, girls. Black at the point to Kurtz. Kurtz to Wyke. Wyke shot over the net. Black on the wall for the Spartans. Ranfranz is pulled. Mayo's got an extra skater out, and they get the whistle. 7:38 remaining, first period. Mayo Spartans going on the power play, Ben. Penalty on number 27, Nora Butenhof for the Red Wing Wingers.
Sorry, just trying to still get everything set up here.
Wyke on the face-off. Wyke, Rippentrop, Fitzgerald and Brady for the Spartans. Out to Wyke. To Fitzgerald, down to Wyke. Wyke on the wall. Back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald to Wyke. Down low. Out to Brady. Fitzgerald retreats for the Spartans. Power play here. Up to Brady on the wall. Out to Fitzgerald at the red line.
Ooh.
White crosses the blue line. Drops to White. Abby White down low. Out to Fitzgerald at the blue line. Shot! Oh, Ribbentrop backhand in front of the net. Morzik with the big save on the rebound. Ribbentrop gets cross-checked by Grove out in front of the net there. They're going to be adding a penalty here. Good job by Ribbentrop, not retaliating, unlike her dad. No, they're giving it one to Ribbentrop as well. Both of them out front battling for the puck. I saw the extra shove by the Red Wing Wingers. I didn't see anything from Ribbentrop, though. Anyway, 4-on-4, next minute 14.
No,
5-on-4. 5-on-4. Kurtz on the faceoff for the Spartans. McLaughlin. Dahl. Back to Smith at the point. Smith to McLaughlin. McLaughlin walks the tops of the circles. Over to Kurtz. Kurtz to Black. Black shot on net. Tip goes wide. McLaughlin for the Spartans on the wall. Smith for the Spartans. Turns the boards. Backdoor shot. Saved by Morzik. Spartans try to go backdoor to Kurtz. Kurtz just missed Morzik for the Wingers with the big save. Backdoor. Black with a shot. Tip. Saved by Morzik. Mayo getting some pressure here. First period, 6:14 remaining. 36 seconds remains in the penalty. Nora Butenhoff for the Wingers. Kurtz on the faceoff. Nelson for the Wingers. Kurtz wins the draw. Back to Black. Black to Dahl. Back to Kurtz. Down low for Dahl. Dahl spins, looks. Out for Black. Black shot on net. Save! Oh, shot! Puck was right on the goal line. McLaughlin for the Spartans. Over to Kurtz. Kurtz to McLaughlin. McLaughlin turns. Looks to Kurtz. Kurtz down to Dahl. Dahl drops to Kurtz. Kurtz shot goes wide, rings around, and clears for the Red Wing. And that'll do it for our power play. Black cuts the middle. Kurtz on the wall. McLaughlin for the Spartans. Gets the dot. Intercepted. Back to Black. Black rings it around to Dahl. Dahl out to Smith. Skate it down and get a shot. Smith locks it in. Shoots wide. Black. McLaughlin. Blue line. For Smith. Puck's dumped deep by Red Wing.
No,
sorry, I'm getting ran over by the crowd here. Out to Kurtz, the red line. Puck's dumped deep. Icing's waved off. Hotman for the Wingers. Win on the forecheck. White for the Spartans. Shot goes wide. Win for the Spartans. Walters tries the pinch. Ruby Peterson with the move. Offsides. 4:24 remaining, first period. Rochester Mayo 1, Red Wing Wingers 1.
The coincidentals are over.
Back to 5-on-5 hockey here. Paling on the faceoff versus Hotman for the Wingers. Faceoff won by the Spartans. Back to Walters. Walters up the wall. Up to Walters. Walters to White. White to the blue line. Use your skate. Out to Olgin. Olgin pinches. Paling for the Spartans on the wall. Olgin and White. Puck comes out to Grove for the Wingers.
Go get her.
Grove out to center. Walters for the Spartans. Ruka brings it all the way around her net. Moves it up to Win. Up to White. White to Win. Nelson She's got a step on Olgin. She's got some speed. Nelson drives in, shot, scores! Peyton Nelson from the Red Wing Wingers giving Mayo all sorts of problems.
Yeah.
Got to win races to the puck. She blew by us like we're standing still out there. Peyton Nelson, superstar, Red Wing Wingers, sophomore. Scored a hat trick against Mayo in the Christmas tournament. She had all 3 goals for the Red Wing Wingers as we won 4-3. Kurtz on the faceoff. White, McLaughlin, Fitzgerald and Doyle. Hotman. Kurtz with the puck. Out to Butenhoff. Butenhoff all the wall. To Johnson. Maggie McLaughlin. Out to Butenhoff. McLaughlin tipped in by Kurtz. Retrieved by Hotman. Nelson on the tear. Should get her confidence going, I'm telling you. It's what happened in Austin. We gave him a little confidence. Back door, almost home. Doyle for the Spartans. Up to Kurtz. Kurtz backhands into the center ice. Hotman for Butenhoff. Butenhoff up to Johnson. Johnson and Nelson. Kurtz with the puck. Gaining speed. Get to open ice. Taylor Kurtz on the break. Drop pass to White. White down shot. Score! Maggie White with the goal for the Spartans. Taylor Kurtz drives wide. Drop pass. White drives it down and beats Morzek with the goal. 2-2. Now 2:17 remaining in first period. Mayo Spartans. Nice play by Kurtz there, Ben.
Yep, great play by Kurtz. Moving with speed through the zone, making their defense back into their zone. Leaving that drop pass for Maggie. She walked in with her head up, picked that open net.
I think Mayo Spartans, all the girls have to get their head up and drive. White on the drive. Intercepted by Johnson.
Scoring for Rochester Mayo, 14:43 the period.
Dahl on the wall. Down to Smith. Smith down low, spins, looking for in front. Has White out front, out to Brady. Brady to Black. Black shot on net, saved by Morzek. Nice glove save by Morzek. Mayo turning on the heat here in the end of the first period. 1:51 remaining. 2-2 game. Smith on the draw for the Spartans versus Hotman. White, Smith down low. Dahl on the wall. White out to Black. Black over to Brady. Brady to Black. Black walks it down. Shot goes wide. Smith for the Spartans. Out to Brady. Brady to Smith. Smith to Black. Black to White. White shot. Morzek with the save. Back door. Smith on the goal line. Out to Brady. Brady down to Smith. Smith to Brady. Brady down low. Nobody's home for the Spartans. Butenhoff for the Wingers. White on the forecheck. And puck is iced down deep. Another icing for Red Wing. 59 seconds remaining. First period, scores 2-2. Mayo Spartans putting on the heat here. End of the first period. Red Wing doing all they could to get rid of the puck there, man.
Yep, it'd be nice to see him bury one more here before the end of the period. We got 1 minute, last shift. Let's bury it.
Kurtz on the faceoff. Hotman, Nelson. Johnson for the Red Wing. Upended by Olgin. Olgin to White. White drives deep. Hand off to Kurtz. Kurtz to White. White out to Olgin. Olgin walks to the middle. Gets a shot. Saved by Morzek. We got to get traffic in front of the net, man. We got these shots from the point, but nobody's there. We've got nobody screening.
I 100% agree. I could save a shot from the point like that.
Yeah. Straight line. The goalie's going to save it 100% of the time. You're not going to drive it through the goalie. Kurtz for the Spartans on the draw. Nelson. White goes deep. Kurtz on the forecheck. Kurtz intercepts for the Spartans. Puck goes out to center. Johnson for the wingers. Upended by McLaughlin. Kurtz with the dump in. Mayo on the forecheck. Grove for the wingers. McLaughlin intercepts on the wall. Out to Walters at the point. Walters walks to the middle. End of the period. Somebody's got to tell her.
Shoot.
Walters with the flip shot. Morzik with the save. And that's all for the first period.
Well, a lot of scoring, unfortunately, on both sides.
Peyton Nelson for Red Wing Ringers being the superstar tonight. 2 goals to start out the first period. We'll see you all start of the second period.
Hi, we're sitting down with Maddie Brady today. How you doing today? So we're sitting down with Olivia today. Olivia, tell us how you got interested in playing hockey.
I kind of just like, my parents kind of just put me on the ice and made me go and skate myself.
At what age did you start skating?
I'm going to say like 3rd grade, 2nd grade.
Okay. Does anybody else in your family play? If so, who?
My twin brother, Bo, plays for Mayo.
And he's on varsity?
No, I don't even know, he's junior.
It's
But
not
he's
important.
junior.
You're the one that's involved.
Okay, yep.
What do you love most about hockey?
Just the people I met along the way and all the fun I have and just the memories I make.
What type of thing do you do to motivate you before a game?
Well, I tell myself, like, I want to win and just have fun, I guess.
Perfect. What's some of the best advice you've gotten either from a coach, teammate, parent
Oh, God.
in regards to hockey?
To just go out there and play my best.
Perfect. What is your biggest strength as playing hockey?
I'd say my competitiveness. I'm pretty competitive when I'm out there, so if I like get mad, I'd kind of like be a little rough or something.
Any particular skills you're working on to improve this year?
Stick handling, shooting is always being able to like improve. So yeah.
Fun one here. Any pre-game ritual you have? Any pump-up music you need to have?
No.
No?
Nothing.
What do you do in high-pressure situations? How do you like to handle them? Like, say, a penalty shot, or you're shorthanded, or a minute left in the game, you need that last goal.
I kind of just like don't think about it too much because if you like think about it too much, you can kind of like mess yourself up and make a bad play.
What's the best play you've ever been a part of in hockey? Any time.
Probably just like penalty kills, power plays. It's pretty important to the game.
If you could choose one word to describe yourself as a teammate, what would it be? Pass?
Yeah.
Awesome. What are your current goals for this season?
Well, we haven't had a game yet, so 0.
Like goals for like
Oh,
looking.
my goals. Hopefully to do good in the section, be a team player as always, and win as many games as we can.
How do you balance your hockey and schoolwork?
I kind of put hockey first, school second in my mind, so I just worry about hockey mostly.
I like your style. If you could meet one famous ice hockey player, who would it be and why?
Kirill Kaprizov, because he's pretty good.
Maybe just sort of good.
Yeah.
What's something that you're really good at and something you're terrible at?
I mean, I'm pretty fast, so that's pretty good. And then what I'm not good at is maybe taking long shifts. It can be hard.
Do you have a nickname your teammates give you at all?
Most people call me Olive. Yeah.
Never guessed that. Besides hockey, what are your favorite hobbies?
I like to fish up in my cabin.
Do you play any other sports?
I don't.
What's your favorite sports movie?
Miracle is pretty good. Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about being part of a team?
Just the memories I've made, don't know, just kind of like helps me build myself, who I am. So.
Okay, man. Some fun questions here for you. If you happen to win the lottery, $10 million, what are you spending it on?
Well, I'll probably put some of it in my bank account, save it for later, but I want to buy a G-Wagon, Mercedes G-Wagon.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where?
Probably the Florida Keys.
If you had one meal to eat for the rest of your life, what are you eating?
Cheese pizza.
If you had a dream job, what would that be?
I don't know, I don't know. I don't really know what I want.
Well, nothing wrong with that. If you could have a superpower, what do you think you'd want your superpower to be?
Probably to teleport or to like read people's minds.
That's awesome. If you could switch lives with any celebrity for one day, who would it be?
I have no idea. I don't really know celebrities. I'll just say Taylor Heising.
Good choice. What's now a little bit of family stuff? What's some of the favorite trips you've taken or trip?
Well, we went to Cape Cod this July, so that, and we went to Utah and Florida Keys.
What's your favorite like comfort movie or show that you like to watch?
I like Parks and Recreation, The Office.
What's your go-to song when you hop in the car?
Oh gosh. I like Homecoming by Kanye West.
I'm too old for that, but what's the best food and the worst food that your school cafeteria serves? Do you even eat it in the
I
school?
don't eat it. I pack my
Fair
own
enough.
lunch.
I just thought I'd ask. I love the mashed potatoes.
Okay.
But, how would your friends describe you in 3 words?
Maybe shy. I don't know.
Okay, we got
Oh.
one.
Competitive
2.
and shy. Did I
Okay.
say that?
Yeah.
Shy, competitive, and shy. Perfect. What makes you laugh the most?
If somebody like says something that's funny, I don't know.
Fair enough. Do you have a pet peeve?
A lot, yeah.
Well, let's hear them.
She's got OCD.
Oh.
So.
I don't know. Yeah, there's too many things. I don't even know. I can't think of one.
We'll come back to it.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite memory with friends?
Winning the Shannon Cup a few times.
If it's your birthday, where are you going out in town? What's your favorite restaurant?
I like Culver's.
Easy, I like
Yeah.
it. Now to kind of pick on your teammates a little bit. So a few questions. Who on your team do you think is the fastest?
Taylor Kurtz.
Okay. Who's got the hardest shot?
Probably for a slap shot, Peyton.
Okay. And who do you think's your team clown? Who likes to goof around the most?
Amelia. Yeah.
Who's the best dressed?
Probably Marley.
Who's the grinder? Who can you count on to go into the corners and get that puck?
I don't know. There's a lot of people. I'll just say Melania Black.
Okay. Who's the best best passer?
Passer. Abby White.
Who's the best stick handler?
Maggie McLaughlin.
Who's the mother hen of the locker room?
Lexi.
That's it. And who's got the best Sally?
Me.
Me? What is the Sally? Let's see it. Oh. All right. Well, that'll wrap it up for today. I
All right.
appreciate your time. I'll probably be hitting you up again, but good luck tomorrow night at we're playing
Sika.
Wasika. Down today with Marley. Marley, tell us a little about yourself. What grade are you in?
I'm in
a junior, and I am 16 years old.
And what number are you?
Number 5.
Number 5. Awesome. Got that all the way. Some quick questions about your hockey. What got you started in hockey?
My uncle and my cousin are the only people in my family that play hockey, and I only play soccer, so I wanted to try something new.
Okay. When did you start playing hockey?
I was like 7 years old.
What do you love most about the game of hockey?
All the friendships that I made. I mean, like I wouldn't know like more than half of these people if I didn't join the sport. So it's just good.
What motivates you before a game? Anything you do to get yourself up for it?
Definitely my dad. He is really like he helps me and he lifts me up before every single game. Whether it's like a text or if he like just like little things like he'll drive home from work to talk to me before a game and stuff.
Awesome. Do you got a pump up song?
I do not.
None of you guys do. What's the best advice you've ever received from a coach or teammate or parent?
I don't have a specific line, but just like give 110%. You have more than what you like think you do. Keep on pushing.
That's awesome. What do you think is your biggest strength as a player?
Oh God. Like physically, like as like
Anything. I mean, it could be physically from stick handling, shooting, to just even helping guide your teammates. What
I mean,
do you
I
think?
always try to encourage everyone,
That's a great
and
one.
I try to give it my all every single shift.
Any particular skill you're trying to improve this season?
I definitely want to do a slap shot goal.
Goal for the year is a slap. Anything you do to prepare for the game, both on and off?
I do a lot of stretching first, and I listen to music and just like laughing with my friends because like you can be serious, but like you need to like have energy at the same time.
Perfect. You mentioned listen to music. You sure you don't have that pump up song in your head?
I do not.
What-
I just can't listen to like slow music. I need like something with beat.
High pressure situations like a penalty shot, penalty kill, end of the game, we're down by 1. What do you do to try to zero in on that situation?
Definitely breathe, or I'll go to my coaches and ask. So it happened last year. I went to one of my coaches and he called me down for.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What's the best play you've ever been a part of?
Last year when I scored against Century with like 2 minutes left to win, basically.
Beat the
On a
crosstown
PK,
rival?
yeah.
Nice. Describe yourself as a teammate in one word.
Encouraging.
What's the funniest thing you've ever seen happen on the ice?
Funniest thing on the ice.
Coaches taking diggers doesn't count.
Oh my gosh. Like in a game or just in practice?
Anytime.
We had Halloween practice last year, and Natalie wore a Natalie Nunn costume. That's pretty funny to me.
That's good. What's your current goals for this season?
Just give it my all.
Do you have any long-term aspirations for hockey? Plan on playing after high school at all?
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm still figuring out, but I definitely would like to get into it.
Perfect. How do you stay motivated during a long season?
My parents or my grandparents.
So some fun questions now. Famous ice hockey player. Who's your favorite and why?
Connor Bedard.
And why?
Because he is a very young player and it's just very like inspirational.
And he's silky smooth with his hands.
Yeah.
Do you have a funny nickname that the other girls on the team call you?
No, everyone just calls me Mar. Or Marley, my name, yeah. I don't have like a...
Besides hockey, any other hobbies or sports?
I do soccer, and I like going to my cabin and surfing
Surfing.
on a wake, like
On
a...
a wakeboard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's, Minnesota, I don't.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What's your favorite sports movie?
Miracle.
Enjoyed. The biggest lesson you've learned from playing hockey?
Just like don't quit, like even in like the hard moments.
Okay. If you were to win the lottery, $10 million, what are you buying first?
Probably, well, I would like probably give some of my family
Yeah, but you gotta buy something.
a house.
A house?
I'd buy a
Okay.
house.
All right, fair enough. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Arizona.
Okay. If you could only eat one meal, the same meal, every day for the rest of your life, what do you eat?
Chipotle or Panera? A Panera, I get like a sandwich, and then Chipotle, I just get like a bowl.
If you could have a dream job, what would it be, if it existed?
Dream job? Oh God.
Well, I haven't thought that far ahead
No,
yet?
I haven't.
That's all.
Something with good money.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Or time travel.
Interesting choice. What celebrity would you be willing to switch with for one day?
I don't know that one.
What is your favorite trip you've taken?
Probably like Cancun, Mexico.
If you go home, sit on the couch, turn on the TV, what's your go-to show right now, or movie?
I like Vampire Diaries.
What song, if you started up your car right now, what would be playing?
Probably Bless Your Heart by Megan Maroney.
Still don't know. I listen to K-Fan, so don't feel bad. How would your friends describe you in 3 words? Remember, 3 is more than 2.
Why are you laughing? Describe me in 3 words.
Yep.
Funny. Happy. And energetic.
Perfect. What's one thing that makes you laugh the most, besides this interview?
My friends.
What's your biggest pet peeve?
Oh, when people chew loud.
What's your favorite memory with some of your friends? You can pass if you want.
Okay, I'll pass.
Awesome. It's your birthday. Where are you going to for dinner?
Go Sarcos.
That's good. I like that. All right, now to pick on your teammates some. Who on your team do you think is the fastest?
Taylor Kurtz.
Hardest shot?
Peyton.
Team clown?
Amelia.
The best dresser?
Melania.
The grinder? Who digs in the corner?
Maggie McLaughlin.
Best passer?
Olivia.
Best stick handler?
Oh. Me.
Who's the mother hen in the locker room?
Who's the what?
Mother hen in the locker room. Who's kind of the adult figure that?
Melania Black.
And who has the best Sally?
Olivia.
you have a set lead?
I do not. No.
You've got to work on. That's what you need to do. Improve on the skill.
Yeah, I will.
Well, thank you again for your time today.
Thank you.
Well, I appreciate it very much. Hi, we're sitting down with Maddie Brady today. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Good. Tell us a little about yourself. How old are you?
I am 14. I am a freshman in high school, and I'm defense for Mayo.
Nice. What number?
23.
What made you want that number?
I joined the team kind of late, so that was kind of my last option. But, you know, it's a great number.
Well, we're more than happy to have you on the team. What initially got you playing hockey?
My dad did. I started late because my mom didn't want me to play, but yeah.
Well, we'll have to thank Josh for that later. I'm assuming you got some relatives that play?
Yeah, my brother and my dad and my stepdad.
And Wyatt, he plays for Mayo?
Yeah, he does.
Awesome. What do you love most about the sport of hockey?
I love just like meeting new people and like just the game, everything.
Awesome. Speaking of the game, what motivates you before a game?
Motivates me.
Do you have a pump-up song at all?
No, I'm not the one on the speaker, but you know, we play some good jams.
What's your favorite one?
Putting me on the spot. You know, I can't really think off the top of my head.
No,
but
that's
they're all
fine.
great.
That's fine. As a player, what do you think's your biggest strength? And on the flip side, what's one of your weaknesses?
One of my weaknesses is my size, but I make up for that with my strength. So that's one of my strengths.
You are good in the corners, I'll give you that. What skills are you working on to improve this season?
I've been trying to improve my shot, speed, physicality.
Okay. Well, we asked about the pump-up song, so do you got any other pregame rituals?
Yeah, I have to have a bubbler before.
A bubbler?
A bubbler.
All right. What, any certain flavor?
Triple berry something?
Is that the purple one?
No, it's a dark blue.
Okay. What's the best play you feel you've ever been a part of or seen? Michigan doesn't count.
I haven't done a Michigan, so I think I had a good assist my first game.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
High pressure situations like a breakaway, well not a breakaway, a penalty shot, shootout, trying to kill a penalty. How do you like to handle those high pressure situations?
I like to just like not think about it and just go.
Perfect answer. What's the funniest thing you've seen happen on the ice? Doesn't have to be in a game.
Funniest thing?
Could be even out on the lake
Could it
with
be
one
on
of your friends.
me or a player?
Anybody.
Huh.
Even your parents.
Definitely.
And we're back. Start of the second period. 17 minutes remaining. Rochester Mayo 2, Red Wing Wingers 2.
That's only the second period.
Second period.
Yeah, that was a long intermission. They had some award ceremonies.
We're back. Dahl on the faceoff versus Nelson. Nelson with the win. Smith on the forecheck. Drives around the defenseman. Shot goes high and up in the net. Grove with the stick. by the wingers, the deflection into the net. Nice job by Marley Smith driving wide, trying to get pucks at the net here early. Dahl in the faceoff, Nelson. Dahl wins the faceoff all the way back to the red line. Brady retreats for the Spartans. Johnson on the forecheck. Up the wall to Smith. Smith in the middle to the Wyke. We got a break here.
2-1.
Wyke and Dahl. Wyke shot. Morzek with the kick save. Smith comes out to Dahl. Dahl to Black. Black shot got blocked by Kayeski. Kayeski, the wingers, grabs the blue line, cuts to the middle. Somebody get in their way. Wyke with the puck for the Spartans. Crosses the red line, gets the dump in. Schaefer retreats. Butenhoff for the wingers behind the goal. Morzek. Butenhoff spins. Kurtz on the forecheck. Out to Nelson. Nelson gets the icing. Red Wing just trying to get it out of their stick, get it out of the zone there. Lots of icings in the first period as well. 15 shots for the Spartans, 6 for the Red Wing wingers in that first period. Mayo's trying to pile it on early here, Ben. We need to gain a big lead here in the second period. This is going to be our period, I feel. Kurtz on the faceoff. Kurtz, McLaughlin, Wyke, Walters, and Olgin. Kurtz on the faceoff, 1 to McLaughlin on the wall. Hotman for the wingers. Olgin with the puck, walks it down low. Shot! Glove saved by Morzek. Good job by Olgin getting her head up and skating it towards the net. We saw that the first period, the defensemen were firing it way too early. They had time to get closer to the net and get a better shot on net. That's how Maggie Wyke scored her first goal. Kurtz on the faceoff for the Spartans, McLaughlin. Kurtz back to Olgin. Olgin back to McLaughlin. McLaughlin on the wall. Back to Olgin. Olgin over to Walters. Wyke with the move on the wall. Over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin fires shot. Rebound. Front skate. It's got to go in. On the goal crease, Mayo could not get a stick on the puck. Wyke for the Spartans on the goal crease. Could not pound it home for the Spartans. Butenhoff diving, keeping that puck, doing all she could do to keep it out there, Ben.
Yeah, I thought for sure that was going to trickle in.
I couldn't believe they kept it out. Morzek scrambling. Mayo putting on the pressure early. Kurtz, McLaughlin, Wyke, Doyle, and Fitzgerald for the Spartans. Kurtz wins the faceoff, back to Doyle. Doyle down to McLaughlin. Back to Doyle at the point. Doyle down to Kurtz. Kurtz to McLaughlin. McLaughlin to the middle. Gets it off to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald at the point. Walks. Shot. Blocked. Grove for the wingers. Clears. Doyle for the Spartans. Retrieves. Up the wall. At the blue line. Kurtz on the forecheck. Out to Wyke. Wyke with a shot. Blocked by the Red Wing. McLaughlin for the Spartans. Down low doing work. Nelson. Kurtz for the Spartans. Puck's bobbled around. Saved by Morzak. Get the pucks to the net. Play in their zone the whole period. That's the goal for the Spartans. Or should be for the Spartans this period. Spartans come out. Smith, Wyke, Dahl, Black, Brady. Smith on the draw. Down low to Wyke on the wall. Out to Black. Black with a shot. Blocked by Red Wing. Hotman for the wingers. Wraps it around to Butenhoff. Butenhoff up to Hotman. Olivia Dahl on the defense. Nice little body check there to Wyke. Wyke gains the red line, grabs the blue line. Looking for that drop pass to Smith. Smith shot. Saved by Morzek. think Marley could have took a couple steps more in there, huh, Ben?
Yeah,
It's almost like we're shooting it almost too early.
that was a good shot off the rush, though. I'm not unhappy with that at all.
Smith on the draw for the Spartans. Backhand by Dahl, saved by Morzak. Gets the whistle. 13:55 remaining, second period. Mayo Spartans 2, Red Wing Wingers 2. Smith on the draw versus Hopman. Smith wins the draw to Wyke on the wall. Wyke down low, out to Black. Black over to Brady. Brady down low to Smith. Need help in the corners. Here comes Dahl. Wyke with the slapper, turnaround, just goes wide. Smith for the Spartans, out to Black. Shot saved by Morzak. Nice shot by Melania Black from the point. Got to Morzak.
It was a nice shot, but we got to get traffic in front of that net. None of our girls were below the hash marks or in front of the tender there. She saw it the whole way. Easy save.
It's like making an open free throw. Kurtz on the face-off. McLaughlin and Wyke. Olgin and Walters. Kurtz wins the draw. Out front to Walters. Walters shot to Wyke on the wall. Wyke misses wide. Out to Kurtz. Out to Olgin. Walters retreats for the Spartans. Walters up the wall to Wyke. Wyke crosses the red line. Kurtz on the forecheck. Up the wall to Olgin.
Oh,
Olgin took her down. Johnson for the Red Wing. Drives wide on Walters. Johnson. Stella Johnson. Mayo gets the puck. Gets the whistle. We're going to have a call on Peyton Olgin here, the Spartans. What happened, Ben?
2 minutes tripping. She stepped up. I think they got their feet tangled. Not totally against that penalty, but it's still a penalty.
I think she got beat, stepped up and got beat, and kind of stuck her leg out last second. Got to get the trip.
Yeah.
They're blowing by us again. Hopman on the faceoff. Out to Wyke. Butenhoff down low.
Minor penalty on Rochester Mayo. 6:19 in the period. Number 4, Peyton Olgin. 2 minutes. Trip.
Dahl for the Spartans. Taken down at center ice. No call there, though. Brady for the Spartans. Back to Hopman. Hopman out to Brady. Ref gets in the way. Johnson for the Wingers. Drives wide. Black for the Spartans. Intercepts down low. Out to Brady. Brady wins the race. Brady and Nelson. Nelson comes out with it to Butenhoff. Butenhoff shot. Out to Nelson. Nelson shot goes wide. Hopman unable to hold it in for the Wingers. Retreats behind Morzak. Morzak to Butenhoff. Intercepted by Dahl. Dahl comes down. Shot goes high and wide. Black for the Spartans. On the forecheck. Hopman. Black giving him all sorts of problems. Nelson for the Wingers. Up to Kayeski. Black for the Spartans gets the dump in. Butenhoff retreats for the Wingers. Kurtz on the forecheck. Out to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald out to Smith. Smith crosses the blue line. Smith still's got the puck. Delayed penalty. Smith for the Spartans. Somebody's got to be yelling to the goalie.
Yeah, she was coming, but that good strong play by Marley there.
Good forecheck by Marley Smith. Good hustle.
On the penalty kill even.
On the penalty kill. Draws a penalty from number 17, Peyton Nelson, leading scorer for Red Wing. So Nelson's in the box. Spartans go on the power play here in 12 seconds. 10:52 remaining. 2-2 game. Taylor Kurtz on the draw. Kurtz for the Spartans. Out to McLaughlin. McLaughlin walks down to Kurtz. Kurtz down low, looking for out front. Out to Black. Black shot goes wide. McLaughlin pinches, holds in.
Spartans
Down low to Kurtz. Spartans on the power play. Kurtz out to Smith at the blue line. Smith to McLaughlin. Oh, backdoor. Taylor Kurtz whiffs on the one-timer. She was wide open. Red Wing gets the clear. Been seeing a lot of that from the Mayo Spartans. Just missing. Oh, out front. Got to take care of the puck. McLaughlin for the Spartans on the rush. Goes by the first Red Wing defenseman. Comes down, shot. Oh, Dahl. We're not connecting on the one-timers. Kurtz, Dahl down low with the shot. McLaughlin for the Spartans.
I love to see that we're passing it. We're just not quite finishing it.
Out to Black. Grove and Dahl for the Spartans. Kurtz with the puck, out to Black at the blue line. Black down to Kurtz. Kurtz drives to the middle. Out to Smith. Smith drive, saved by Morzek. Another clear shot though. Nobody in front. McLaughlin on the forecheck for the Spartans. Down low, look for Black, driving, oh. Back door, Rippentrop. Shot, Morzek with the save in front. Oh, puck's loose. McLaughlin out to Smith. And a clear for the Wingers. Ruby Peterson with the clear. Black retreats, 8 seconds remaining on the power play. Black up to Rippentrop. Rippentrop up to Smith. Smith crosses the blue line. Drives it wide. Out to Black at the blue line. This could be bad. Out alone. Stella Johnson's all alone. Johnson and Ranfranz. Johnson forehand, backhand, forehand. Goal! Nice hands by Stella Johnson. Mayo falls asleep at the wheel. Neutral zone's wide open. What happened, Ben?
Well, we turned it over on our blue line. First mistake. Probably tried to get a little too pretty with it when play wasn't there, just get it deep. But then Johnson got behind him. There's a loose puck. Red Wing Feder. Can't blame Millie on that one.
All alone. Olgin gets the red line. Drives it wide for the Spartans. White the puck. White's pass intercepted by Stella Johnson. Stella Johnson drives wide, goes around Walters. Kurtz intercepts. White with the puck for the Spartans, down low. Moves it up to McLaughlin. McLaughlin grabs the blue line, gets the drop pass. Out to Olgin. Olgin shots blocked. Walters with the puck, Spartans. Up to Hopman. Dumps it down low. Olgin retreats for the Spartans. Up to Kurtz on the wall. Kurtz cuts the middle. Moves the puck up to Wyke. Wyke up to McLaughlin. McLaughlin shot saved by Morzek. Nice waffle save. Out to Hopman. Hopman gains the red line. Doyle retreats. Shot goes a mile wide. Doyle in the corner for the Spartans. Out to McLaughlin. McLaughlin turns, fires all the way down. Shot goes on net. Morzek with the save. Icing waved off. Dahl on the forecheck for the Spartans. Out to Smith. Nelson for the Wingers. Cuts the middle. She's got a step on him. Gets to her backhand shot. Saved by Ranfranz. Net comes off. Peyton Nelson. Red Wing Wingers looking for a hat trick there. Got to her backhand. Almost got back to her forehand. Ranfranz came out and made the save. Net come off. 6:40 remaining, second period. Red Wing Wingers 3, Mayo Spartans 2. Smith on the draw for the Spartans versus Nelson. Van Catman. Grove up to Nelson. Fitzgerald retreats for the Spartans. Looks for Wyke on the wall. Puck comes out. Van Catman for Red Wing retreats. Back to Grove. Emily Grove up the wall to Nelson. Nelson gains the blue line. Cuts to her backhand. It's got the goal line. Looking for down low. Nobody home. Wyke for the Spartans. Grove for Red Wing. Smith for the Spartans. Kurtz on the wall with Smith. Kurtz wins the battle, comes out, puck, out to Wyke. Fitzgerald gets the puck down deep. Mayo goes for a change. Kurtz on the forecheck. Puck's tried to be iced down. We got an icing, waved off. Ranfrance comes out to play it. Fitzgerald for the Spartans. Looks for Kurtz at neutral zone. Paling on the forecheck. Paling and Rippentrop. Paling down low. Puck's clear. Came out to the blue line. We're unable to hold the blue line by Brady. Thought we had a rush there for the Spartans there for a second. Puck came out of the blue line. Offsides. Face-off comes outside Mayo zone. Dahl in the face-off. Paling and Rippentrop. Black and Brady. Peterson for Red Wing. It's offsides.
Oh, it didn't go in.
Butenhoff. Back to Brady. Brady to Black. Intercepted by Hopman. Paling on the forecheck. Held in by Black by the pinch. Kurtz for the Spartans down low.
Second.
Kurtz on the carousel. Hands off to Black. Black to Brady. Brady's shot goes over the net. Kurtz on the Kurtz to Paling. Paling down low. Out to Brady. Brady to Black. Another clearing. Brady for the Spartans retreats. Out to Paling. And we get another icing by the Red Wing Wingers. 3:57 remaining. Second period. Red Wing Wingers 3. Mayo Spartans 2. Red Wing fueled by 2 goals by Peyton Nelson. 1 just by Stella Johnson here in the third period, our lone goal. Mayo trying to tie the score here. Second period, Kurtz on the face-off. Face-off 1. Johnson for Red Wing. Goes by Walters. Kurtz intercepts. Johnson with the puck down low. Olgin and Johnson battle for it. Nelson out to Grove. Out to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald grabs the red line. Or Walters, Walters cuts the middle. Kurtz for the Spartans. Shot, drove into Nelson. Out to Kurtz. Kurtz gets the blue line, cuts the middle. We got to hit the net, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Ruka retreats. Johnson for Red Wing. Olgin retreats for the Spartans. Olgin up to Wyke. Missed by a couple feet. Icing.
That's passes there that we need to make.
Yeah, they're wide open.
No pressure on either player.
start your whole breakout with that pass to the winger. You got to get that one. Dahl in the faceoff. Hopman, the wingers. Fitzgerald up the wall. On the break, Smith comes down. Smith and Hopman. Smith! Oh, can't get control of the puck before she gets to the goal line. Dahl for the Spartans. Out to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald down low. To Smith. Smith off the boards. Out to Dahl. Dahl shoots and misses the net. White for the Spartans. Out to Doyle. Doyle's unable to hold the zone. Back to Hopman. Hopman for Red Wing. Out to Fitzgerald for the Spartans. Up to White. White gets the puck down deep. Butenhoff for Red Wing. Smith and Butenhoff. White. Out to Doyle. Doyle's shot. Since White skates. Over to Dahl. Fitzgerald at the point. Holds it in. Over to Dahl. Dahl shot. Merzak kicks it in the corner.
That was a smart play there by Fitzgerald to not take the shot, to instead try getting it down deep. Led to another opportunity.
Hopman for Red Wing. End-to-end skate here. Intercepted by Kurtz. Kurtz off the boards. Kurtz gets some speed. Kurtz drives wide. Shot, save, Morzak. Rebound. Out to Brady at the point. Brady down deep to Wyke. Wyke out front. Nobody home for the Spartans. And another clear for Red Wing. Seems like every time we get some pressure in Red Wing zone, they get a cheap clear. We can't hold the puck at the blue line, you know? Or we're just a half step behind her.
And we've had a couple grade A opportunities with the puck loose in front of the net. Just haven't.
107 remaining, second period. Red Wing Wingers 3, Mayo Spartans 2. McLaughlin on the wall. Out to Brady. Kurtz on the forecheck for the Spartans. Up to Johnson. Up to Nelson. Nelson on the break. Gets to her forehand shot. Oh, just. Net's come off. Peyton Nelson looking for her Hattie there. Thought she had the lower corner there. Ranfrance came out. Big kick save.
Oh, it hit the back post.
Oh, it did hit the post.
Yeah.
I was wondering how it came out.
That changeup kind of, I think she kind of whiffed on her shot. Threw
Ranfrance
off, and it snuck by her, and then she fell into the net, but we got lucky there.
Another break for the Red Wing Wingers. 40 seconds remaining, second period. Referee coming to the scoring box. Making a change on the clock, I'm guessing.
I'm not checking the clock.
Kurtz on the faceoff, McLaughlin and Wyke. McLaughlin up to Brady. Brady down low, off the wall. Out to Grove. Grove with the wrist shot goes over the net. Out in front. Peyton Nelson for Red Wing, giving Mayo fits. Black for the Spartans, gets the clear, out to Grove. Grove up to Johnson. Stella Johnson drives wide, down low, looking for help out front. Taylor Kurtz, here she comes. She's gonna blow out of a cannon, blow right by Butenhoff. She keeps skating.
Gotta shoot.
Oh, ran out of time.
Well, this is not a good situation. Spartans down 2-3, third period remaining.
We'll see you guys for the start of the third period. Hopefully we can wake up, start hitting the net.
Yeah,
Letting Morzak off more times than none.
Wonder what Marcel's message is going to be.
Yeah, I would love to be in that locker room. Anyway, we'll see you guys for the third period. Go Mayo Spartans.
Hi, we're sitting down with Maddie Brady today. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Good. Tell us a little about yourself. How old are you?
I am 14. I am a freshman in high school, and I'm defense for Mayo.
Nice. What number?
23.
What made you want that number?
I joined the team kind of late, so that was kind of my last option. But, it's a great number.
Well, we're more than happy to have you on the team. What initially got you playing hockey?
My dad did. I started late because my mom didn't want me to play, but yeah.
Well, we'll have to thank Josh for that later. I'm assuming you got some relatives that play?
Yeah, my brother and my dad and my stepdad.
And Wyatt, he plays for Mayo?
Yeah, he does.
Awesome. What do you love most about the sport of hockey?
I love just like meeting new people and like just the game, everything.
Awesome. Speaking of the game, what motivates you before a game?
Motivates me.
Do you have a pump-up song at all?
No, I'm not the one on the speaker, but we play some good jams.
What's your favorite one?
Putting me on the spot. I can't really think off the top of my head.
No,
but
that's
they're all
fine.
great.
That's fine. As a player, what do you think's your biggest strength? And on the flip side, what's one of your weaknesses?
One of my weaknesses is my size, but I make up for that with my strength. So that's one of my strengths.
You are good in the corners, I'll give you that. What skills are you working on to improve this season?
I've been trying to improve my shot, speed, physicality.
Okay. Well, we asked about the pump-up song, so do you got any other pregame rituals?
Yeah, I have to have a bubbler before.
A bubbler?
A bubbler.
All right. What, any certain flavor?
Triple berry something?
That the purple one?
No, it's a dark blue.
Okay. What's the best play you feel you've ever been a part of or seen? Michigan doesn't count.
I haven't done a Michigan, so. I think I had a good assist my first game.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
High pressure situations like a breakaway, well not a breakaway, a penalty shot, shootout, trying to kill a penalty. How do you like to handle those high pressure situations?
I like to just like not think about it and just go.
Perfect answer. What's the funniest thing you've seen happen on the ice? Doesn't have to be in a game.
Funniest thing?
Could be even out on the lake with one of your friends.
Me or a player?
Anybody. Even your parents.
Definitely Ava's one-timer. That gets me giggled.
I don't even think my daughter has a one-timer, but we'll move on from that. What's your current goals for this season?
My current goals, just to be a good team player.
Okay. I know you're only a freshman. Any thoughts of playing after high school?
Yeah, I've been thinking like college, but that's far ahead, and
Yeah.
you never know.
How's it balancing hockey and schoolwork?
It's a lot because I do work and all that. And
Oh, you work also?
yeah, Sundays are normally my open days. So.
Perfect. Some fun questions here. If you could meet one famous hockey player, who would it be and why?
I've already met her, but Taylor Heisey, she's definitely like a great player, and I look up to her, so that's why.
Do you have a nickname on the team? If not, I'm pretty sure we just came up with one about 5 minutes ago.
Mad Dog. Ava calls me Maddie Batty,
Perfect.
We throw around some names. Yeah.
Besides hockey, any other sports or hobbies?
No, not really. Just hockey.
What's your favorite sports movie?
The Miracle.
Miracle?
Or Mighty Ducks.
Okay. If you won the lottery, $10 million, what are you buying?
A house. I don't know why, but a house.
Fair enough. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
That's a tough one. I'd probably stay in Minnesota.
Cool. I like the 4 seasons, even though getting old and the cold sucks. But if you had to eat one meal for the rest of your life, what you eating?
Mac and cheese or spaghetti?
Spirals or just normal noodles?
Normal noodles.
No one's perfect. If you could choose your dream job, what would it be?
Dream job?
Yep.
CRNA or professional hockey player?
Okay. If you could have any superpower, what would your superpower be?
Teleportation.
That's the
Yeah.
second time I got that. That's a unique one. So, besides a hockey player, any celebrity you'd want to switch lives with for one day? I guess it could be a hockey player.
Gotta think about that one. Hockey-wise, Taylor Heisey. I mean, I said that, but
Fair enough. What's your most favorite trip you've ever been on?
I went to London maybe a month ago.
Oh, for the Vikes game?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm assuming you still have school lunch. What's the best food and the worst food at the cafeteria?
Worst food is the spaghetti there. Yeah. And then best is like cheese sticks or something.
Okay. Long day of school, hockey practice. You just want to sit on the couch and watch a show. What are you watching?
I'm gonna watch. Probably like. Maybe like Grey's Anatomy or something. I don't know.
Do you got any pet peeves?
Loud chewers.
Loud chewer. Okay. Anything that makes you laugh the most?
My friends.
Fair enough. Anything you're scared of?
Spiders. I don't know, but it's
What's your favorite memory with any of your friends?
anytime we do something like fun or like funny that we laugh for like an hour. I don't know why we laugh, but I don't know.
You're girls. Nobody will understand that. Back to a little bit of hockey. What's 3 words your teammates would use to describe you?
Short. Funny. Outgoing.
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 All right. And now for a poll on your teammates. Who on your team do you think is the fastest?
Taylor.
Who has the hardest shot?
Peyton.
Who's the team clown?
Ava.
Okay. Who's the best dresser?
The best dresser. I'd say like Melania or Marley.
Okay. Who's the grinder? Who's going to go in that corner and get the puck?
Olivia.
Who's the best passer?
I'd say Olivia or Marley.
Okay. Best stick handler?
Stick handler. Maggie.
The mother hen of the group?
The mother hen?
Yeah, like the mama, team mom, even though not, of the,
Melania. She definitely keeps us in track.
yeah. And who on the team has the best celly?
Well, I haven't seen a lot yet.
Do you have a celly?
I don't. I don't score a lot. I gotta make those goals, then I'll have one.
All right. You sure you don't want to show us? I'll tell you.
Will this
You
be in the
don't-
bloopers?
Well, no, probably not. There you go.
One
Love
of
it.
those, just over.
Love it. Then also this Tuesday is a teacher appreciation game. Any teacher you want to shout out? Have a favorite teacher way in the past from kindergarten or this year?
Yeah, I invited 2 of my study hall teachers, Joel and On.
Awesome. Well, thanks again for joining us today. Good luck on Tuesday's game.
Of course, thank you.
And we're back for the start of the third period here momentarily. Spartans trailing 3-2 to the Red Wing Wingers. Like I said, I'd love to have been a fly on the wall in that locker room there. Hopefully Marcel's got something to change.
Yeah, Mayo got to come out with some fire here, down 3-2. Playing Red Wing, 2-14 on the season, 0-6 in the Big Nine, versus the Mayo Spartans, who are 8-5-2. Mayo looking for that 9th win on the season. Red Wing trying to look for just their 3rd. First Big Nine win on the season, Red Wing's looking for. 1 period to go. Dahl in the face-off versus Nelson for Red Wing. Smith for the Spartans. Back to Brady. Nelson. Poke check by Black. Black drives across the blue line. Trying to get the puck towards the net. Smith for the Spartans on the forecheck. Johnson for Red Wing. Stella Johnson got the 3rd goal of the game. Black goes to her belly. Try to stop her. Dahl with the puck. Out to Butenhoff. Butenhoff up to Addison. Hotman. Hotman rings it around. Dahl retreats. Up to White. Hotman for Red Wing carries the puck, gaining speed. Gets to the red line, gets to dumping. A little earlier, it should have been an icing.
Yeah,
Waved off. Black. Out to Butenhoff for the Wingers. Butenhoff up to Hotman. Black up to Wyke on the wall. Wyke across the blue line. Goes wide to McLaughlin. McLaughlin for the Spartans. Puck goes deep. Wyke for the Spartans on the forecheck. Wyke and Kurtz. Up to McLaughlin on the wall. Spins around, gets the puck, gets to our forehand shot. Blocked by Hotman. Olgin drives it down deep. White out to Walters. Walters with a shot, stopped by Red Wing. Kurtz to Smith. Held in by, out of the blue line. And an offsides. Another puck out to the blue line. We just can't seem to hold the zone. Bad bouncer. We're just a little late there. We're just a little off.
Well, we've had a few offsides tonight. At least not as many icings, but
Dahl in the face-off. Dahl and Hotman. Face-off one. Back to Doyle. Dahl for the Spartans. Somebody's got to go get the puck. Out front. White just misses. Puck sitting right in the crease there. Nelson drives it wide. Nice play by Doyle, the upper ender. Doyle up the wall. Van Kampman. Back to back Van Kampman. Up the wall. Johnson taken down, no call. I think the Spartans got a break there, Ben.
Yeah.
Fitzgerald with the puck, crosses the red line. Gets the zone, gets the puck down deep. Now we got to do our damage. Forecheck, Kurtz for the Spartans. Kurtz for the Spartans, down low. Hands off to Doyle. Doyle's wrist shot. Blocked and gone wide. Goalie's down on her butt. Be a good time for a shot. Out front to White. White misses the net. Morzik's on her butt. We missed the net. White on the forecheck. McLaughlin for the Spartans. Looking for White. White shot. Oh, out front, Taylor Kurtz.
No.
On the back door, saved by Morzak.
Well, we're getting opportunities at least, but we've got to bury this.
We get the puck out in the middle and nobody can hammer it home. White on the doorstep there. Morzak was on her back. Over the net shot. Kurtz for the Spartans. We got to get one here. Wake on the forecheck for the Spartans. Up to Peterson. Hotman. McLaughlin to her backhand. Up to Kurtz. Kurtz drives to the middle, gets a shot, scores! Taylor Kurtz gets to the middle, gets her shot off over the glove of Morzak and scores. Taylor Kurtz. Nice speed by the Mayo Spartan. Through the neutral zone.
Well, she hit the net. That's for starters.
Yep, hit the nets. Good things happen. The goalie's got to save it.
Yeah, it wasn't the best shot, but it went in.
Yeah, it went in. Morzak wasn't ready for it. She got to her forehand and snapped it off. Kurtz ties the game here, 13:40 remaining, third period. Now let's add on to it.
Exactly.
Up to Black. Peterson for Red Wing. Brady gets to her backhand. Ranfranz with the poke check. Grove for Red Wing. Walks. Peterson down low. Peterson Kurtz battle. Black. McLaughlin. Comes around the net. Looks for a winger. White. White for the Spartans. Out to Brady and a clear. Brady for the Spartans. Up the wall to White. White to White. Abby for the Spartans. Blows a tire. Picked up by Hotman. Dahl on the forecheck for the Spartans. Handed off to Brady. Brady down low. Stick. Oh! Shot out front. What a toe drag by Brady. Brady out to Doyle. Dahl with the shot. Get the rebound. Shot. Brady. Morzak. Scramble in front. Hotman with the clear for Red Wing. For the icing. Waved off. Black hustles back. Gains speed through the neutral zone. Gets to the blue line. Gets to her forehand. Tries to get her shot off. Intercepted by Johnson, the Red Wing. Dahl retreats for the Spartans. Backhand up the wall to Black. Black tries to hit Smith, the neutral zone. Intercepted by Hotman. Johnson dumps it down deep for Red Wing. Walters for the retreats for the Spartans. Walters up to Paling. Paling up the wall. Smith on the forecheck for the Spartan. Butenhoff for Red Wing. Smith wins it. Out to the point to Olgin. Olgin shots blocked to Dahl. Kurtz for the Spartans. Out to Olgin. Oh, and we can't hold the blue line again. Puck comes back to Ranfranz. Olgin retreats. Olgin's pass is intercepted by Johnson. Johnson walks it down low. Intercepted by Kurtz. Taylor Kurtz is a wrecking machine. Taylor Kurtz drives wide. He's got the whole side of the net shot. Oh, what a save by Morzak. In front, Rippentrop comes in. Kurtz out to Olgin. Olgin shots blocked. Down low to Kurtz. Kurtz out to Olgin. Shot on net, save, goal! Peyton Olgin with a slap shot from the blue line. Screen out free in front by Rippentrop, scores by Morzak. Mayo goes up 4-3 here in the third period. 10:37 remaining.
I believe that's Peyton's first of the year.
Peyton Olgin's first goal of the season from Kurtz out of the corner.
Yeah.
Mayo got action in front of the net, got a screen. Got it past Morzak.
First high school goal for Peyton Olchin there.
There we go. Keep the puck. Hopefully it'll be a game winner.
Well, we got an injured Red Wing. I don't know. I didn't see what happened.
Looks like Stellar Johnson. Red Wings, one of the top forwards for Red Wing. It's Johnson and Nelson, top two. I think it's number 19 that's down, if I see the number correctly.
Yeah, I believe.
She's hurting pretty good. Anyway, goal for the Mayo Spartans there. Takes the lead, 4-3, 10:37 remaining, third period. Puck's getting to the net. Forecheck by the Spartans. Looks like an arm or shoulder injury. You get checked in the boards? I didn't see what happened.
It was after the play. I don't know if she just.
That's number 19, Stella Johnson.
I didn't see it, but.
She's one of the goal scorers for Red Wing today. It's been Johnson and Nelson. Nelson with the 2, Johnson with the 1 breakaway goal on Ranfran's last period. Dahl on the face-off for the Spartans versus Hotman at center ice. Let's keep building on this. Dahl on the face-off. Overskated by White. Doyle with the puck. Back to Fitzgerald. Up to Smith. Smith gets the dump deep. White and Smith chase. Smith with the puck. Smith for the Spartans down low, looking for somebody out front. Out to Dahl. Up the wall. Spartans hold it in. White for the Spartans. On the goal line, looking for somebody out front. Out to the D, out to Doyle. Doyle's shot gets blocked, out to Smith. Smith down to Dahl. Dahl to Smith. Down to Dahl, below the goal line. Out to Doyle. Doyle shot, blocked. Oh, just missed Smith's stick, backside. Out to Fitzgerald at the point. Back to Smith at the hashes. Smith back to Dahl. Dahl whiffs on the shot. Dahl for the Spartans. Out to Doyle. Out to Dahl. Dahl walks to the middle. Shot. Oh, blocked in front. Johnson for Red Wing. Ruby Peterson for the Red Wing Wingers tries to clear it. Kurtz intercepts. Kurtz drives wide. Looking for somebody to come with her. Hands it off to Fitzgerald. Puck's iced down, almost held in by Doyle. Black for the Spartans. White to the middle, gets the blue line, hands it off. Grove for Red Wing intercepts and iced the puck down. 8:40 remaining, third period. Mayo Spartans 4, Red Wing Wingers 3. Keep the pressure on. Let's get this 2-goal lead. This next shot, whoever scores next is going to win the game, I believe. As long as somebody does score, I'm calling it. Kurtz on the face-off. McLaughlin, White, Brady and Black for the Spartans. Ranfran's in net. Face-off won by Kurtz. Hotman.
Got a player down.
Another player down. Another Red Wing winger down.
And now she's
Hotman. Hotman for Red Wing defenseman goes down. Up before the trainer can get out. I always like to see him bounce back quick. Spartans come out. Dahl, Rippentrop, Paling, Black and Brady. Dahl in the face-off. Dahl wins the face-off. Butenhoff for Red Wing. Up the wall, held in by Black. Off the wall to Rippentrop. Rippentrop looks. Out to Black. Out to Brady. Back to Brady. Down to Dahl. Dahl walks the goal line, missed the net. Out to Black at the point. Back to Brady. Shot, scores! Shot from the blue line. Maddie Brady's first goal, the Spartan. Number 23 lights the lamp. Mayo takes a 5-3 lead here at Paradise Arena.
That away, Maddie.
Nice goal by Maddie Brady.
I believe that's her first high school goal also.
First high school goal. Got a couple firsts this period, love it. Mayo takes a 2-goal lead here. 7:57 remaining. Let's keep the foot on the gas, girls. Taylor Kurtz with the face-off. Out to Smith. Kurtz on the battle. Brady from Black. We had a whistle here. I didn't see the call. Taylor Kurtz takes a penalty. Oh, they're going to take coincidental. I believe both of them are going. Addison Hopman, Taylor Kurtz, coincidental minors here.
That'll be 5-on-5 even though.
7:36 remaining, third period. Rochester Mayo 5, Red Wing Wingers 3. On the face-off for the Spartans, Dahl. Nelson for the Wingers. Dahl with the puck. Dahl with the puck, drives wide, gets the zone. Win on the forecheck for the Spartans. Walters retreats for the Spartans. Stella Johnson on the chase for Red Wing. Win out to Nelson. Out to Nelson for the Wingers. Shots blocked by Dahl. Olgen gets the puck, slaps it down for an icing. Things are getting a little hectic there in the Mayo zone. Peyton Olgen took it out of her own and slapped her down for an icing there to get a whistle.
Not a bad icing. I'd like to see him break it out better, but.
Right, get your head up, make the pass. It's all right, though. 6:52 remaining, third period. Mayo Spartans 5, Red Wing Wingers 3. McLaughlin on the face-off. Brady brings it around to White. White cuts to the middle. Black with the puck. Up to McLaughlin. Rassman for the Spartans on the chase. Up for McLaughlin. McLaughlin down low. Out to Black. Black shot. Tip. Front of the net. Somebody get there. Oh! Save by Morsek. White pouncing on the doorstep there. Morzek shuts the door for Red Wing. 6:23 remaining. Third period. Mayo Spartans 5. Red Wing Wingers 3. Mayo trying to avenge a 2-2 tie in Austin on Tuesday night. Face-off won by Red Wing. Rippentrop on the forecheck. Paling. Brady for the Spartans. Down low. Rings it down low. Rippentrop. Rippentrop down low. Works it. Give her some help. Somebody help her. Paling for the Spartans. Spins to the boards. Spins again. Gets taken down. Find the puck. Kicked out by Rippentrop, out to Black. Black misses the net, out to Brady at the point. Black with the pinch for the Spartans. In front, Paling. Shot blocked by Red Wing. Out to Brady. Brady to Smith. Brady with the puck. Nelson for Red Wing. Oh, in front. Ranfrance holds on for the save. Getting a little loosey-goosey with the puck there. Nelson about put it in the back of her net again. She's looking for number 3 on the night. 2 goals by Peyton Nelson. Another one by Stella Johnson. Makes it 3 goals by Red Wing here. Mayo's ahead though, 5-3. 5:21 remaining. On the draw, Dahl for the Spartans versus Hotman. Dahl wins the face-off clean to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald off the glass. Out to center. Dahl wins the race. Dahl and Wynn intercepted by Red Wing. Peterson gains the blue line. Fitzgerald eats her up. Nice job by Fitzgerald, opening her hips and skating with her there. Riding her off into the boards. Ranfrance with the save in the glove. 4:51 remaining, third period. Mayo Spartans 5, Red Wing Wingers 3. Red Wing needs a goal here, Ben.
I don't think they need it.
To try to get back into this game, they do. Peyton Nelson on the draw for Red Wing. If somebody's going to get one, it's her. Dahl wins the face-off clean. Black up the boards. Butenhoff holds. Brady with the skate. Up to Wynn. Black off the boards. Black to Wynn. Wynn grants the blue line. Nelson for Red Wings got speed. Had a way to get in her way, girls. Brady with the puck, gets it down deep. Get the puck over the red line and get it deep. Do your damage down deep, eat that clock up. Win with the puck down low. McLaughlin for the Spartans. Johnson intercepts. Brady almost regrouped there, huh, Ben?
I would prefer to see that.
Butenhoff for Red Wing. Gains the red line. Shot on net. Ranfrance holds on to it. We'll have another face-off Mayo zone. 3:54 remaining, third period. Mayo Spartans 5, Red Wing Wingers 3. Goals by Olgin and Brady. Kurtz, the third period, has opened the game up. Mayo's trailing 3-2 coming in the third period. Little gut check here.
Yeah.
Prairie Island Arena. McLaughlin, Hotman. Face-off won by Red Wing. Back to the point. Grove down deep. Doyle retreats. McLaughlin with the puck. Out to White. White crosses the red line, gets the puck down deep. That's what we need to do. Grove for Red Wing. Out to the point. Fitzgerald holds the zone. Over to Doyle. Doyle shot. Rassman for Spartans. Peterson for Red Wing. McLaughlin eats her up. Doyle for the Spartans. Out to neutral zone. Intercepted by Grove. White on the wall. Icing waved off. Doyle retreats. Up to Paling. Up to Johnson. Kurtz putting on the forecheck. Fitzgerald for the Spartans. Doyle retreats. Back up to White. White up to Paling. Paling drives wide. Uses her speed. Oh, almost gets to the goal line.
Still there.
Hold it in. Oh,
no.
puck just gets outside the blue line. Kurtz retreats for the Spartans. Nelson cuts to the middle. Oh, no.
Oh.
What a save by Nelson, by Ranfrance. Nelson with the nifty moves down low, walks through Mayo's defense, gets the shot on Ranfranz, but Ranfranz comes out, makes a great save. Keep it a 5-3 game here. Big save, third period. 2:21 remaining. Kurtz on the faceoff. Black rings it around to Paling. Paling. Get the puck down deep. Kurtz on the forecheck. Johnson for Red Wing, up to Nelson. Nelson upended by Kurtz. Nelson comes out of the corner. Somebody's got to get on her. Black for the Spartans in the corner. Up the wall, Wyke. Nelson down low. Ranfranz with the glove save and the whistle.
We needed that whistle.
Another good whistle. Keep getting good whistles here. 1:41 remaining. Get it over the red line. Get it deep. Let's get a win and let's get home. Down 3-2 after 2. We had a little scare here. Looks like Mayo will be able to come home with a win, though. Thursday night hockey. We got Saturday as well. Fond du Lac's coming to Graham Arena. Timeout Red Wing here. I believe we got a 3 o'clock start Saturday.
I haven't looked that far ahead.
What do you think the Red Wings coach is telling them?
Crash the net, everything at the net, get control, get it to the net.
Get the puck to Peyton Nelson.
Yeah.
19 goals on the season, 6 assists. Leading scorer for Red Wings. She's got over a goal a game. She's got 2 tonight. She had 3 against Mayo at Holiday Tournament in Winona, where Mayo snuck by 4-3 in overtime.
Got lucky.
What do you think Marcel is telling the girls?
Crash back to the net, clear everything out of the net, get the puck to the corner. If you can't get it to the corner, get it out of the zone.
Get it out of the middle, get it off the glass, and get it out of the zone. Get it over the red line, get the dump in. 2 girls on the puck, 1 girl high at all times. Keep everything in front of us. Nobody needs to play hero now. Spartans come out. Brady and Black. Smith, Dahl, and Rippentrop. Dahl on the faceoff for the Spartans. I believe it'll be Nelson. No, Hopman. Hopman on the faceoff for Red Wing. Goalie's pulled. Puck out to the blue line. Smith on the forecheck. We got an open goal here. Up to Dahl. Rippentrop on the forecheck. Got to tag up. Butenhoff. Up to Black.
Offsides.
Tagged up. Up to Black. Rippentrop on the forecheck. Nelson out to the blue line. Got to use your stick there. Can't just use your skate. Out to Smith. Smith out to Grove. Held in. Shot. Oh, goes wide. Olivia Dahl makes a nifty play off the boards. Out to Black. Down to Grove. Emily Grove, Red Wing behind her net, stops. Out to center ice. Brady for the Spartans. Off the glass. Use the glass. Rassman on the forecheck for the Spartans. Oh, Kurtz was a half a step away from getting a goal. Brady over to Black. Kurtz for the Spartans. Kurtz for the Spartans. 3, 2, 1, and we're home.
Well, that'll do us
We survived another game, Ben.
Yeah, that was a lot closer than it should have been.
3-2. At the end of the second period, Mayo Spartans come out with 3 goals in the third period to make it a 5-3 win. Mayo Spartans go 9-5-2 on the season. While this loss will put Red Wing at 2-15 and 0-7 on the Big Nine. As I said before, we'll be seeing you Saturday. Graham 4, Fond du Lac comes to the Graham.